Give me 3 nights and your cat will start choosing your bed on their own. No scooping them up, no bargaining, no "please cuddle with me" energy. Here are the stakes. Do this wrong and you teach your cat your bed is unpredictable. Do it right and you change what cats care about most at sleep time: how safe and controllable the space feels. And at the end, I'll give you one tiny habit that helps you become your cat's safe person, not just their snack supplier. Before Night 1. Let's fix the biggest myth. If your cat doesn't sleep with you, don't read it as rejection. Read it as a safety report. Because cats don't pick sleep spots based on romance, they pick them like little risk analysts. That's why your cat might ignore your bed and choose something that feels insulting, like a laundry basket, the top of the couch, or a cardboard box that somehow has better security than your mattress. It's not personal, it's physics, visibility, smell, and control. Try this 30-second cat type test. Type 1. The Sentinel. They choose the foot of the bed, the doorway, or a chair facing the room. They relax by being on duty. Type 2. The Texture Snob. They ignore fancy sheets but melt into your worn hoodie. They're not being dramatic. Your bed might feel slippery, smell too sharp, or just not hit the right sensory note. Type 3. The Motion Aversion Cat. They hop up, scan, and leave the second blankets shift. For them, your bed isn't cozy, it's a moving platform. And notice what none of those types mean. My cat doesn't love me. They mean the setup doesn't feel controllable. That's curiosity loop number 1, and I'm closing it now. Fix controllability, and the choice changes. Now, curiosity loop number 2. Night 1 changes one thing, and most people do the opposite. Night 1 is not about making the bed nicer. It's about giving your cat an exit. Cats can feel trapped without you touching them, just from how you react. Your cat finally jumps up and your brain goes, "This is my chance." You lean in, you whisper their name, you reach, you shift your legs to make room. To you, that's love. To your cat, that can read, "Uh-oh, this is a situation." So tonight, set a cat zone on your bed. One small blanket or pad in the same spot every night, ideally near the edge. If you have an older cat, add a step or ottoman. Removing friction is not spoiling. Then make one promise. If your cat gets on the bed, you will not block them, pull them closer, or hold them there. Leaving is always allowed. Pattern interrupt. The 10-second test. When your cat hops up, silently count to 10. No talking, no reaching, no shifting your legs. If your cat pauses, sniffs, then settles, or even just stays longer than usual, that's your proof. It wasn't the bed they hated, it was the surprise. Quick check-in. Do you freeze calm, or do you activate the second your cat arrives? Be honest. That one detail changes everything. Now I'm closing loop number 2. The night 1 change is make leaving easy. When leaving is allowed, staying becomes possible. Night 2 is about energy, not affection. Cats aren't built for a perfectly human sleep schedule, especially around dawn. So night 2 isn't tire them out, it's close the loop in their body. If you rev the engine and stop abruptly, some cats don't get sleepy, they get activated. That's why laser pointer play can backfire if there's no real catch. The brain stays in hunt mode because the story never ends. So tonight, run a short sequence with an ending. Chase, catch, win, then cool down. 2 minutes of stillness matters as much as the play. Lower lights, slow hands, quiet voice. You're teaching the whole home, we are done. If your cat needs your blanket like it's a trampoline and then launches into midnight parkour, this is the step that changes that pattern over time. Everyday examples you might recognize. If your cat leaves when you start scrolling your phone, it's not petty, it's stimulation. If your cat only sleeps near you when you're sick or emotionally drained, it's not magic. Your body is quieter and more predictable. If your cat always picks the foot of the bed, that can be sentinel logic. I relax if I can watch the entrance. And if your cat gets spicy when you shift your legs, little nip, startled swat, that can be an over-alert nervous system reacting to a moving platform. A real cooldown reduces those startle spikes. Stay with me. Night 3 is what makes this reliable. One quick note that keeps the experiment from collapsing: bed sharing is a small contract. Clean cat, clean box, clean fabric. Keep the basics steady so we're not troubleshooting the wrong problem. If allergies are part of your life, be practical. Adjust what you need so both of you can actually rest. Curiosity loop number 3. Night 3 gives your cat a predictable ending. Cats don't just learn places, they learn sequences. If bedtime sometimes turns into cuddles, sometimes grabbing, sometimes sudden movement, your cat can't predict what bed means, and unpredictability kills relaxation. Before the ritual, here's your mini scoreboard. After night 1 and 2, look for either A, longer stays on the bed, or B, faster returns after leaving. Even a small change counts. If you saw either one, you're ready. Now the ritual. Same phrase, same tone, every night. All done. Good night. Then place one tiny treat in the cat zone. Not a feast, a marker. And then, nothing happens. You lie down and become boring. That treat isn't a bribe, it's punctuation. Most people do the opposite. Treat, talk, pet, react. And the bed becomes exciting again. We're teaching the bed to be boring in the best way. If your cat is motion aversion, this is where you win them. The moment they step into the zone and nothing changes, their body finally believes this platform is stable. If your cat stays, great. If they leave, also great, because leaving is still allowed. And now I'm closing loop number 3. Your cat stops waiting for the surprise. The sequence becomes trustworthy. The bed becomes a place they can truly power down. Your wins may be subtle. Maybe your cat pauses before leaving. Maybe they exhale and settle for 2 minutes longer. Maybe they leave, then come back sooner. Maybe they choose the cat zone instead of the doorway. That's the shift. And here's the emotional payoff. When a cat chooses to rest near you, they're making a high-trust decision. They're saying, "You're part of my safe zone." Safety is contagious. When the night feels calmer and predictable, your body can drop out of alert mode too. If you're still here, do one thing that keeps this from feeling emotional. Track 2 numbers. How long your cat stayed the first time they hopped up, and how fast they returned after leaving. Notes app is fine. Night 1, 30 seconds, return in 6 minutes. That's real progress. One boundary that matters. Closeness isn't consent. On these 3 nights, assume your cat is testing the space, not requesting hands. Quiet hands make the bed feel predictable. And if your cat sleeps with you until the room gets noisy, snoring, blankets shifting, a phone screen, then relocates, that's not drama, it's sensory math. By night 3, you're building a rule your cat can trust. With you, nothing traps me. Things end calmly. I can relax. That's it. 3 nights, 0 force. Now, the tiny habit that makes you your cat's safe person beyond bedtime. Become predictable in one small daily way. A 2-minute greeting, a short play session, sitting in the same spot while they hang out nearby, at roughly the same time each day. Cats love patterns. Predictability is trust. If you try this 3-night experiment, tell me your cat type. Sentinel, texture snob, or motion aversion, and which night you noticed the first tiny change. And if this helped, you can gently like or subscribe. Next video, I'll show the signs your cat doesn't just like you, they see you as their safe base, almost like family. Once you know those signs, you stop guessing, and you start reading your cat with confidence.